When the whistle signals the match between United and Aston Villa closed, Ten Hag must have breathed a sigh of relief when the team left Villa Park with a point. Their temporary protection of the hot seat at Old Trafford, but the overall performance of the Red Devils. Sure, I can't make United fans happy, particularly in the Premier League. Manchester City have 8 points after 7 rounds. It's currently ranked at number 14 on the chart. How the group holds the red light exactly 3 points. It was the worst start for the Red Devils in the Premier League era. Before that situation, Xavi was suddenly nominated. He's one of the most likely candidates that Man United could be targeting right now. Chanel of Spain confirmed this. Manchester wants 44-year-old RA replaced by Black. So at SAO, the Spanish legend again caught the eye of Manchester's leadership and whether the former Barca coach is fit with a team like United or not. He became Manchester's new coach. At this point in time, probably the most risky decision, the life of the coach, at this very young age. There will be a mess in front of you right now. Erik ten Hag called it a revolution during the last 2 years. Let's look at a lineup of 11 names that can start. Besides Arianana has excellent foot playing ability. Mad-eyed League is fine and Copymino is a big bright spot. The rest of the names, they couldn't meet immediately the strict requirements of Xavi. In the dressing room, it was worse. When the Black Sheep compete with BA. Main components include Isaac's group, British players, and the rest. Besides, it's impossible to shape the sky. After BA life coach, it's probably going to be a huge obstacle in the training work. But what's hard is Xavi. The first thing people say about Xavi, in my role as a coach, maybe it's the quirk in his play and his use of people. It will bring back the demons. On legendary theory, the people of Barcelona. There will be a schematic layout relatively similar to Erik ten Hag when frequently using diagram 4. 2BA1 is a Spanish coach far away, because I will definitely choose how to deploy the ball from the home court through a goalkeeper playing good matches, a capable central defender, long transmission, and a pair of defenders that know how to effectively defend against batteries. Just good Ona Derek, Luxo and Dalit. They're the perfect fit. With this teacher's philosophy in the middle of the field. Central midfielder pair. It will be nuclear in the sky. It's the same way you used the Lint or Gunnigan last season, Kobiminu and Marine Ugate. It will definitely be the top 2 choices when you can secure the cleaning task. They're good at moving the ball up on their own. Higher with a set of 4T, including 2 wings, a squire and a striker plug. The young Spanish coach will focus on exploiting the width of the field well, with ready-made passing lines. In addition to the school report, with the placement of a fullback and a winger has also proven effective during his time at Barca. With that request, Helen will be back. The rapper will once again be given a chance and there will be opportunity. Get the first kickoff opportunity in your life. The only location Xavi couldn't find the answer is Bruno's position. As an attacking midfielder, you need someone with good frequency, know the rhythm of the game, and have good ball deployment. If Masonma recovers from the injury and ready to come back, very likely I'm going to replace Bruno Fernandes. Solve the problem of personnel and tactics. The next thing to do. If really he became Manchester's head coach, it's going to be a dressing room story. Erik ten Hag, Jose Mourinho, and Olimpíada Solsa have all been helpless with the Black Sheep. The most prominent of the 3 groups of Black Sheep, maybe it's the British players, with the alleged leader-maker Rashford, with the prestige of a legendary and special who has a voice of one of the greatest quarterbacks history of the world. Changing room stories may not be too difficult with Xavi either. There will be no one among the Black Sheep dare to say that you are good, because I'm over 40 years old. Xavi's skill set still makes many quarterbacks to be afraid on the scale. In the same way that Father Beyonce stabilizes locker room at Bay Liverpool, Xavi at Barcelona every time asked the players do something and always confidently offend the players. In the dressing room, he eliminated all the groups, rebalanced the power and the voices of key actors, reconcile internal contradictions. Xavi has been the problem of Mattis for years. It will definitely be solved. Apart from 2 big problems, it's the dressing room and how it works. Xavi is highly anticipated thanks to the cool hands in developing young talent and having instilled a new philosophy of football. The coach, the Spanish. In the main bossa, he's the one who raised the bar and launched the Cubasher or the Ninja Man. The world's #1 young talent at the present time. Man United, according to experts. United are about to enter a phase benefit from the new child, including Kayuni and many other bright young talents. The cool hands of the Spanish teacher. It's probably going to be a great fulcrum for this talented group. In a very popular meta, the Spanish way of training, Xavi and Manchester will be the most prestigious Barcelona pair at this time. You have to say it again. If there are only advantages, it is a long way to go. Not born to be one of the candidates for Manchester. Choice. In addition to the possibilities that can help Manchester start a Real revolution, coach Xavi Hernandez has some. What a weakness. It could make that revolution collapse, just like the adjutant hat has been doing. The first thing, maybe it's just his strong personality. Just a few months ago, Xavi ended his journey. I'd say relatively successful. If the car is on the scene, stabilize the gameplay and rebuild the foundation for the Barca team. In a way that couldn't be more depressing. With personality high, it's hard to accept the way you work. Of the football team leadership. Next to it, the denial of the role of sports director. I want to be a true manager. Take care of the selection yourself, as well as transfer. It becomes an impossible request. In the modern world of football, with an ever-improving organizational structure, people like Pep or the club will no longer appear too much. In addition to strong personality, can be seen was to make the revolution led by Xavi's 7 defeats. It comes from his poor experience. I've led a big club, and somehow proved his ability in La Liga, the Premier League. It's a completely different environment. The most exciting tournament in the world right now. If you are in charge, by the Spanish captain, is also instilling Pep's ideas through his former associates. I can be more frank. Champions right now, that's where the philosophy of Spanish football initiated by Pep in full bloom. In that environment, Xavi is just one of Pep's students. A younger brother of Ateta and Angel Manchester. In front of other Spanish coaches working at this tournament, as Una Emery, Loviatui, there is a Duni Italy. Xavi is only on par, or just look a little bit more at creativity. After the match against Aston Villa, the Manchester board, we actually held an emergency meeting to talk about the future of Rich and Hat. Maybe the agency realized the contract compensation news. It's no longer a reason to hold on to hope. I don't know what the emergency meeting will conclude. Whether Ten Hag is discharged and the rumor that Xavi's about to sit in the hot seat at Old Trafford. Is it possible or not? The Camarasian right now to expect and believe that they will feel lucky if Xavi becomes the leader of the Red Devils in the future.